Okay, kids, here we go. Yeah, there is space.
Yep. Like, both passenger and driver can put their arm on the center console.
Yeah.
And not fight over it.
Because that's the thing that creates peace, is space and distance.
Yes.
If they're fussing and fighting, well, one can go in the way back.
Exactly.
I like how they know what they're doing here with the shifter. There's no, it's just park, reverse, neutral, drive. Don't give me any extra stuff.
Exactly.
You have your hands full with everything. It's the straight pullback.
Yep.
That's
not a weird, like the older ones, electronic parking brake.
Mm-hmm.
You have auto vehicle hold, which you turn that on when you have a stoplight, you hit the brake all the way down, and take the foot off the brake, it keeps you there.
Oh.
So if you want to be lazy and don't want to have to constantly putting your feet on the brake, you can do that.
So it's in drive, that just holds it.
Only if it's on. So see how you have the green light on now?
Yeah.
And the little circle below it, it keeps you. Now give it gas.
Yeah.
It'll go. Now hit the brake. And if you go all the way down till that circle turns on, now it's enabled, and now you can set a light.
Nice. It's the little things.
It's a little convenience features that are like, oh, that's nice.
It's been a while since we were in a new car with a new car smell.
3,000 miles.
Did you already have an oil change?
I did one Wednesday.
Nice.
They said 375 or 3,700.
Tighter steering than I was expecting.
It's extremely tight.
Yeah.
And it's electronic though. Which you'll notice that when we get up here, when we get up and you're above 40, take your hands off the wheel. So you see your car there, you have the lanes, you'll see a white line on either side where that's like gray right now. Once both those are white, take your hands off and just let it drift, and you'll watch the wheel correct and bring you right back to center.
Okay, so it's lane monitoring is always on?
So you'll get above 40 and you'll see it, you'll see the lines light up white, because I mean these are bright enough, the eyesight right here will catch it. So you got the right lane.
Okay.
So you're gonna find the left lane. So now take your hands off.
All right.
Now see how it went green? It just brought you back over. Now it's gonna ping to this side. And it brings you back over. Now it's gonna flash at you to tell you to put your hands on the wheel. Because it's officially, the official statement is, it's not autopilot.
Yeah.
It's lane keep assist. It's supposed to assist you while you're on your road trip.
Right.
So if you don't, but the funny thing is, when you're on like a really flat highway, you know how like with a nice wide base car like this, it'll just kind of lock in, and you don't have to give it any steering input, because it's on such a straight road. It'll still flash at you because you haven't given any input. The steering wheel hasn't received input in however many quarter mile. I don't know what the exact distance is.
Okay.
But it'll recognize that, which is kind of funny.
All right, so it's doing average fuel economy. So far the car has averaged 20 miles per gallon. That's with towing a trailer and parts of that bit. There is a lot of switches and stuff on the steering wheel, but this is part of Subaru's World platform. You get one steering wheel. This is the same steering wheel that appears in the base model Impreza. Well, everybody's getting one wheel. Visibility out the rear, you have to rely on your side mirrors, which are nice and large, but this rear guy could be bigger.
This does have home link, so garage doors and auto dimming as well.
And thank you for how hot do you want it, how hard do you want it, and where do you want it.
Exactly.
You still have these.
And it's so simple. I mean, obviously you don't want to go road driving, but it's just, you push it for the mode, you rotate it for how hard, left, right, you can hit the button to sync everything, including the rear. Yeah. Which is nice. So you just have, so as the driver, you hit the, adjust the temperature, like I said, how hard you want it, and it's for everyone. If you have kids in the back, you don't want to mess with it. You can lock the rear.
Whoop! It's squirched the tire.
You come in deceivingly quick with this car.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, when I found that, I've done that a couple of times, like on ramps, like a decreasing radius turn like that. You're like, wait a second, I came in a lot hotter than I thought. But with it being a Subaru, how Subarus make their cars, it's perfectly happy to just take it.
Oh, yeah. The road I was looking for, back road back, is back there. Are we fine with gravel?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's why I got a Subaru. You're more than welcome to see how much it takes for the traction control to kick in. I haven't done that yet.
Now it looks like other people have been playing here in the back of this. Okay, now we're on a windy road, which isn't what this thing is made for. And it is a wide and a large car.
It is, but it like you said, it has a quick radius, or I guess what's it called, quick ratio steering wheel.
The CVT is hunting here.
It does. You will find that. It's especially if you modulate the throttle. It almost either wants you to ease up it or punch it. It hasn't. I don't know if it's just how they've set it up, but there's no happy middle ground. Which again, that's tunable. Cobb tunes Porsches PDKs. Why can't Cobb tune one of these?
Right. How would you tune a CVT?
It's all electronics. It uses the engine control module to control where the gear ratios are, how the gear ratios are being inputted. So technically, it's a tunable feature of the vehicle.
I'm getting flashbacks of Isaac the Wheelman Bloomfield in the Hachiroku Highlander from New Zealand on this road with a car this size. Of course, he'd be going twice the speed now.
Exactly.
Let's see, Green Tree Lane. Which way am I going? Come on, turbo. Yeah, that's a weird drop off. I'm used to the mechanical throttle where it just chops it off. Of course, it also is a CVT. Yeah. Okay, power again. Well, it goes to red line, holds it again, stays up there. Yeah.
Interesting. I haven't had a chance to do that yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that half second is weird. That would bug the heck out of me. Moog from Mighty Car Mod said he had a 3rd gen Forester that did that, and he didn't like that at all. Okay, it found both lanes again.
You'll notice the light will turn green.
Yep, turns green.
It activates it. Okay. So now it's off. Now it's activating it. It told you to depart lane, but it still brings you back over.
Yeah.
But then you saw the flash.
Josh,
put your hands back
on the wheel.
Be still my beating heart. Metal tie-down loops that are connected to the frame, not the bodywork. Thank you. That's gonna break, but yeah, you can put the tripod back here.
And there's nothing that's necessarily difficult to find. Everything in the car, sunglasses container, little mirror so that you can see the kids in the back. The idea is everything should fall directly into hand. You shouldn't have to go digging in an emergency. You shouldn't have to lose your phone in a cubby inside a cubby inside a cubby. And where's my charging cable? They plug right into the front. There's nothing hidden. There's nothing obscured. The whole point of this car is to be as simple as possible for the family and to be durable so that the kids can't break it. The other thing that's really nice, and I know that a lot of the customization on Subarus is traditionally really deep in the bowels of the car's computer. The new head units by Harman, of Harman Kardon, the same ones who make the upgraded audio pack for this car, it's one of the easiest to use ever. It's bright, it's colorful, it's simple. If you need something specific, the apps that you would use regularly, your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
They're large.
Exactly. There's nothing hidden, and it feels nice to touch. It's got a little... There's a subtle audio effect. There's no beep. It's just a little boop.
Yeah.
Very quiet, very easy.
Okay, go ahead.
Locking pin, and then of course you need to just stand up, and you're able to stand and access anything on the roof that you would have to tie down with minimal effort, feeling secure and stable without actually having to lean too far. And then of course you've got all your standard menus that you would have on most of your Subaru vehicles at this trim level, with weather, fuel efficiency. For off-roading purposes, it actually shows you the tires and their angle of approach, as well as the vehicle angle of ascent. Besides that, it's very, very Subaru. If you've seen this screen before in an Outback or a Forester, it's exactly what you think it is. It gives you your miles per gallon, your real-time fuel economy, time, temperature, all the standard stuff. But for me, that's the best part. The ability to come up to an intersection where you don't want to stick your nose out into oncoming traffic. You just press one button and you can see who's coming from the left or right, especially on getting onto I guess it would be 12 from 183.
Yeah.
There's that part where you just can't see anybody and you're watching traffic coming from the left and you stick your nose real far out. This is just a much safer option.
Yeah.
I know other companies have put them on the sides of the cars, which require 2 cameras and more software. This is just a single 180-degree front-facing camera hidden beneath the front emblem, front logo, front badge, whatever you call it.